So I was watching the Donovan Sharp channel because they were talking about cryptocurrency. You know what the funny thing about cryptocurrency is? It's like no matter how many of these guys they get talking it up and trying to get more and more people to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin and whatever. The interesting thing, in my opinion, is that as soon as these things start to lose money, all of a sudden you don't hear anything from them at all. It's like at first they're pumping this stuff and everybody's going real strong and everybody's bullish on crypto and everything. But the second that it starts dropping in value, all you hear is that's the cricket sound effect. That's all you hear. Like you all of a sudden they just stop. But in any event, I don't feel like just making fun of the people who are losing money in this shit. Because honestly, I'm starting to think that a lot of this cryptocurrency investment is not really that much dissimilar from what you saw the Reddit crew doing on GameStop. I'm starting to think that I know America already outsources its money in terms of sending money to foreign countries in exchange for manufactured goods in order to outsource inflation. It's very possible that they're also doing the exact same thing by, allowing people to invest so much money into these cryptocurrencies. And you know what's crazy? If Biden and Kamala Harris actually do pass that stimulus bill, a lot of these kids are going to take that money that they get, $1,200, $2,000, whatever it is, and they're going to put it into crypto. So you're going to see the prices of Bitcoin and whatever boost up real fast. But after that, without more stimulus to support the boost, it's just going to fall right back down. And we've already seen that already over the past year with the Trump welfare check that he sent out for $600. So in any event, the name of this video was my wins and my losses, basically. So I wanted to take a look. I always take a look at my wins. Let's take a look at my losses, or maybe they're temporary losses. So I'm going to use a calculator. So let's see. I'll start with this one, $6.89. I'm just going to round it up to a dollar. I'm going to round this next one where I'm looking at, you see the negative numbers in red. I'm going to round this one to 100. So that's 100 plus 7. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to add that. That was at 47 plus 34 plus 109 plus 62 plus 22 plus 35 plus 37 plus 1. So total amount of money that I've lost, or I consider it a temporary loss, is $454. Now, I'll have you know that I've been holding these marijuana shares in this portfolio. And as I've told you before, you really ought to have multiple portfolios. I don't use just one portfolio on TD Ameritrade. I have E-Trade, I have TD Ameritrade. I even was using Webull, and I also still have my Coinbase from my Bitcoin and Ethereum trading days. So you should always have multiple portfolios. And in fact, most of you will have to have multiple portfolios simply because some of these trading platforms don't support certain things. Like you might not be able to buy crypto, for example, on I don't know, one of your platforms. I don't know what you use. I prefer TD Ameritrade. Okay, so I'm down $454. However, as you can see, um, a portion of the money that I'm down is actually right here. 10,000 shares Vape, 10,000 shares my MYDX, 10,000 shares LATF. And then there's 500 for Fresh Promise and FedEx 500. Now, here's the thing. These were mostly marijuana companies, and my losses I sat on for years up until they finally started to grow. These are my losses, what they've grown into now. So as you can see, hemp steadily started going up. IMTV also started going up, but the marijuana shares that I hold that have started to rise the fastest were ERBB, VDRM, GRNH, Endo, MCOA. But really, let's see what you have to do is when you set up your custom view, what you can do, like I try to make it logical the way I set it up. So I can look at my gains right here. Like I can look at my gains in a percentage. And my gains in a percentage, as you can see, I'm up for every share I bought in these penny stocks on MCOA. I'm up 864.1%. I'm up on TTI. This is an oil company. 689.7%. GRNH, I'm up 552%. SLCA up, so forth and so on. You get my point. Now, I also like to point out the fact that, as I said, I made a video. I said, I am an oil man. When oil dropped to its lowest, and it went like negative damn near back in, I think it was March, because Iran and Russia were having an oil production war, I was like, yo, you gotta buy oil. You gotta buy it now. So TTI, for example, in this portfolio, I got 200 shares. SLCA, as you can see, I got 100 shares of each, because when I was putting this portfolio together, this was all I could afford. But these things were a dollar, what is it, $1.4, $1.9. So here's the thing. Each one of these, as you can see, the gains I've made off of these, TTI, I'm up $393. The market value, if I were to sell it right now, it's $450. SLCA, I'm up $755. Market share is 904. SM 939. 1,129. S&M has been doing very well for me. Now, if I was going to sell, I'd sell SLCA. I would not sell SM simply because SM has a dividend yield, and it's 0.18%, which is one of the reasons why I made a separate video talking about buying dividend stocks specifically. I keep getting asked the exact same questions, and to tell you the truth, it actually annoys me because I try to continuously make my point clear. No, it's not too late to buy in. If you want to buy into the market, you can buy in. What you can't probably do is make a get-rich-quick scheme. A lot of people want to get rich quick. It doesn't work that way when you're dealing with a stock market like this. When you see something that says get rich quick, like GameStop, like what is that shit? BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond, or when you see AMC and you're talking about people buying movie theater shares in the middle of a pandemic, that's when you should go the other way. But a lot of people didn't listen to me, and they tried to argue me down. Well, let's see where GameStop is now, huh? GameStop's at $63.77. Oh, we going to the moon. We going to Pluto. We going to the moon. Hold the line. Hold the line. Even this loser, Ja Rule, this loser, Ja Rule, is up there telling people that they need to be holding the line, and people aren't holding the damn line. And I'm like, are you kidding me? First of all, your rap sucked. You stole DMX's act, and you're up there trying. Look at this. This guy doesn't even write properly. They hedge fund guys. This is this guy. He's writing this. They hedge fund guys shorted these stocks. Now we can't buy them. You don't even use commas. Now we can't buy them. People start selling out of fear. We lose money. They make money on the short. This is a fucking crime. Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? And this is what I gotta do. I gotta talk against this guy, the has-been rapper, who's trying to get me. Hold the line. Hold the line. Are you kidding me? Really? So anyway, oil stock is going up, and that's the bottom line. Oil stock's going up. Like you don't see a goddamn one of these things, with the exception of natural gas, that's in the red. And natural gas tends to be in the red because of the sell-offs and the fracking. Because see, natural gas is easier to get at than some of these oil things, because this is crude oil you're looking at. Because of fracking, natural gas is actually in abundance, so it's actually relatively easy. Natural gas is pretty cheap. It's crude oil. Like, for instance, I keep on saying America should stop screwing with Venezuela and they should work with them. See, Venezuela produces heavy crude, right? But in order to really bring it to the market and make it gasoline and airplane fuel and this, that, and other, you have to mix it with light crude. America has been slowing down Venezuela's oil production by not cooperating with them. And then they get these stupid-ass Republicans. Oh, yeah, well, they're poor because they're communists. Hey, if I was sitting on all of the freaking oil on the planet, there's no reason why I should be broke. It's not because I'm communist. It's because your fucking sanctions are fucking with my country. That's the reason why. And I'm going to say it every time I feel like saying it. Whoever's listening will hear it, and maybe even they'll repeat it. You're full of shit. Drop the sanctions, and let's see how hard communism hurts them, or socialism, or whatever your stupid nonsense bullshit is for today. Let's see how bad they're hurting if you drop the sanctions. Let's see how bad Cuba's hurting if you drop the sanctions. Because you're trying to steal their resources. That's the reality. That's the reality. So, as I was, as far as these marijuana stocks, related stocks such as FPFI, for example, see, the problem is nobody wants to wait. I noticed that FPFI has started going up. So I had a gain right there, 45 cents. To some people, that's insignificant. But when I'm thinking about it, this is 0.0009 to buy into this right now. If I wanted to buy 10,000 shares of FPFI, 10,000 shares times, what is this? 0.0009, right? I could pay $9, and I wouldn't even do that. I would spend more, and I would buy maybe 100,000 shares. If I do 100,000 shares of this times 0.009, I would have $90 I would spend, but I'd have $100,000. But here's the thing: it's not good to go into a company if you don't know what the company's about. So the thing about it is, I looked up FPFI, and they were talking about recent news, because it's always important to see what kind of news is going on with the company, right? So Fresh Promise Foods is a public traded company, so forth and so on. And they're making some moves, but the most recent news was December 15th, and as you can see, they're up 12.5%. What is it to me to drop $90 on FPFI and just sit back, wait, and see what happens? What is it to me to do that? There's nothing stopping me from taking $90 and buying 100,000 shares. Because normally I would have spent more than that. Normally I'd spend like $200. But 100,000 shares for the possibility of maybe one day this increasing, when I know that this company is doing something. They focus on organic foods, basically. They're doing organic foods and no GMOs and this, that, and other. Maybe they're not big now, but maybe somewhere down the road they will be big. That's called a speculation. If I buy 100,000 shares as soon as I put some money into the account or sell some stock, I might have to sit on losses for a while, but hey, it's $100. What do I care? It's $100. I don't care. I make what, 20 times that. It's like I'm not worried about $100. That's how you have to think about it. So the important thing is, do your own research. If you think that there's a company that makes a product that you like or that you believe in, those are the companies to buy into. You may not be able to buy a whole lot of it, but buy a small amount of it. Like, for instance, I was thinking about taking a stake in Petco. Petco is woof. That's their actual thing. Petco has not moved that much since its IPO. However, I was passing by a Petco store today, and I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? People go to Petco. People spend outrageous amounts of money on their pets. I don't have any pets right now because, I don't want my furniture pissed on and scratched up, and I don't want my rug smelling like old dog, and I don't want my bed like stinking, and I don't want to have to clean up shit, basically. So the thing about it is, right now I don't have any pets, but that doesn't mean that I can't buy into Petco. And Petco hasn't moved that much since the IPO. I think it's gone ignored, because I'm really surprised that the Reddit crew didn't pump it up, because they were actually, at a certain point, they were buying stocks based solely on the name being funny. Like, woof. Come on. Like, I'm surprised they didn't do it, but hey, they didn't. So that gives you, like, for instance, if you wanted to invest in something, you might consider Petco. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying you might consider Petco. But as far as what to watch, I've been saying this already because I made the video about the best paying dividends you can look at right now are actually oil. Oil is up. This is Reddit Goes to Wall Street. I made this so I could track how poorly they did in the market. But anyway, the dividend earners The main dividend earner here is Sunoco, and then you've got well, there's also AT&T, but Sunoco is the highest. That's 10.21. Look at their price. It's $32, and the 52-week high is $33, and we're still in recession. This is if I'm taking $1,000, this is what I'm putting my money into. Why? Because it's only gonna go up from this point on. When the airlines start moving, the cruise lines start moving, this is going up. Even if it dips a little, this is still going up. We're already at the 52-week high. 32 versus 33. We're already there. But the beautiful thing is, put my money in this, and I've already bought shares in Sunoco already, but you put your money in this, the dividend yield is 10.21. You ain't getting that from a bank for it. You put $1,000 in the bank, it's just sitting there and it's losing value because of inflation and the Federal Reserve printing money. But look at this. Exxon, 49. Look at this. Look at all this shit is up. 49. The 52-week low is $30. BP was in the news. Their shares have declined a little bit, but it's $20 a share, and they're paying a 6% dividend. Here's a question: how much is your bank paying you for $20? Nothing. What? 0.05. Chevron, right now. Look at them. 89. They're off of their high because the airlines and the cruise lines have not come back. I don't know how many times I got to say it. 5.78% dividend. Well, in my opinion, it's actually easier to buy Sunoco, but that you do whatever you want. I already know what I've done. And then you have Royal Dutch Shell B, Royal Dutch Shell A. It's the same story. Oil is going up. I can't say it any clearer than that. Oil is just going up. So buy, if you can, the dividend-paying oil stocks. I can't say it any better than that. And then, who else? The banks. I like the banks because the banks aren't going anywhere. This is not a financial crisis like 2008. This is different. When these people get their welfare checks from the government, they're going to deposit them in the bank. When these people are trying to get loans to buy an electric car or whatever, they're going to get those loans from the bank. Guess what? The banks have been here a lot longer than any of us have been alive, and they're going to be here a lot longer than we are planning to be alive. And that's just a simple fact. Banks are going to exist. Don't let these cryptocurrency people fool you. Banks are going to be around for a long time. So anyway, Wells Fargo, some people don't like them. I don't care. I own stock in them. Bank of America, I don't care. I own stock in them. What was it? Siri. Siri is an interesting one to me. Warren Buffett took a lot of money out of the market, and he put money in Siri. And the thing about it is, I was wondering why did he do that, and then I looked. Well, Sirius pays a dividend, and it's also relatively cheap. Sirius pays a 0.96% dividend. It pays a little under 1%, but it's funny because that 0.96 is still higher than anything you get from the bank. Then you've got Microsoft, Logitech. Those are the usual suspects. I'm not going to talk about Logitech and AMD anymore. I told y'all to buy Logitech and AMD back when it was under $50. Even if you would put 100% of your money into Logitech, which I would have never said to do, you would have made that back double to $111. It was less than $50. You'd have been up to $111. And I would never tell you to put everything in one place because that's not diversified. And then there's Apple. Apple is where rich people go to put their money in, to leave it there, because strangely enough, they're not really investing in gold anymore because gold's price is just not, it's not moving up that much, because a lot of people who are investing in gold and silver, they're really taking their money out of the commodities and they're putting their money into the stock market in general, the Dow index, S&P 500 index funds. Gold, if you look at gold, yes, it is very high right now, but it's not at its all-time high. Now, all these people are like, oh, well, if the Federal Reserve prints money and inflates the money supply, people are going to go buy gold. The simple fact of the matter is, these people realize that, yeah, gold and silver may be a helpful way to hold on to the value of your money. The thing about it is, if you want to try to quadruple your money, you're putting it into these stocks, ETFs. And this is, again, why invest in cryptocurrency when cryptocurrency doesn't pay a dividend? Yes, there are some companies that you can put your crypto in that lend out crypto, and they do pay some form of dividend, but crypto doesn't have a yield. If you take $1,000 and put it into Sunoco versus putting it into Bitcoin, the difference between Sunoco and Bitcoin is I can guarantee you that even if it's slow, Sunoco's going to go up. Now, someday we're going to have electric cars, maybe 10, 20 years from now, taking over all the streets. Oil companies, I believe, are going to diversify themselves with energy production to the point where they won't be oil companies anymore. They'll just be energy companies. Because it's like Tesla. Tesla's not really a car company. Tesla is an energy storage company that happens to make cars. Tesla is mostly about batteries. Tesla is mostly about solar panels, so forth and so on. So these are diversified energy companies. My problem with Tesla is Tesla doesn't pay a dividend. When Tesla does start paying a dividend, oh man, Tesla shares are going. You talking about we going to the moon? We going to Mars? You talking about going to Pluto? Oh shit, man, Tesla already has outperformed Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at $40,000 right now. Well, last I checked, it was 40,000. What is Bitcoin's price? Bitcoin price was at $40,000. Oh shit! It dropped $2,000 or something. It was like 42,000 or something. But anyway, my point of the matter is this: if you invest your money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, the price of these things have to double in order for you to double your money. If you had invested in Tesla or Apple when I told you to before they did that split, Tesla has already outperformed Bitcoin because not only did they do the split, but Tesla ran back to freaking 800 and something dollars. Tesla has outperformed Bitcoin. Square has outperformed Bitcoin. Pinterest has outperformed Bitcoin. NEO has outperformed Bitcoin. Look at this NEO stock price for 2020. If you had bought this shit a year ago, look at this. What a year ago today? What is today? 2/6. Today is February 6th. Let's go back to February 6th. Okay, let's say you wait until Monday, and if you had bought this shit at $3.87, $3.87, you'd be at $56 right now for every share you bought. So hold on, let's do some math right here. Let's do some math with the calculator. Let's say I took $1,000 and divide that by 3.8. Why not? That would be 263 shares times 56.67. That's the price right now. You'd have, on your $1,000 investment, you'd have $14,913. At its lowest this year, Bitcoin dropped to about $3,000 something dollars. So let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say I took my $1,000 and divided it into that Bitcoin price when it was at its lowest in March, divided by 4,000. I would have had 0.25 Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin's price right now, let's say I round up to 40,000. 0.25 Bitcoin times 40,000. I'd only have $10,000. Do you understand the math here? That's how the math works. And you might say, well, yeah, I'd only have 10,000. The difference is you'd have way more with NEO. That's the reason why I pushed the EV stocks when I did. I can't say it any better than this. I mean, the problem, you know what the problem is? Too many people want to get rid. They think that, you guys think for some reason that you're going to take your Trump welfare check of $600 and you think you're just going to put it into the market and tomorrow you're going to be able to buy a Lamborghini. I have news for you guys. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Now, if you're willing to wait, if you're willing to be patient, but this generation, you don't know nothing about patience. Y'all are about microwaving food. None of y'all can cook. You're about microwaving food. You want your food done in 2 minutes, and you want to be able to eat it. You don't even wait for the shit to cool down. You eat it while it's still hot, because you want everything now. What is the word? On demand. Well, guess what, guys? You're not going to get rich on demand. This takes patience, and this takes skill. It's two things that a lot of people just don't have. Otherwise, your get-rich-quick schemes are going to end just like this. I'm sorry, what's that magic number? Oh, you got. Oh, I'm sorry. We going to the moon. Oh, okay. Wait. Let's see. You guys were up to how much? You guys. Oh, it went up to what? 347. It was at 325. Oh, wait. Where's it now? Where's it now? $63. Right. And what was 2 days ago? It was at 53.50. Really? Really? Oh, okay. So did you guys get to the moon? Did you? I have a word for all of you Reddit guys. Did you get to the moon? Did you get to what? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is my favorite part. I love it when people start freaking out. Stop fucking selling! Stop fucking! She's about to hold the wall. Hold the wall. Wall Street bets Redditors go ballistic over GameStop shrinking price. Now this was yesterday, February 5th. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys who were arguing with me about GameStop when I told you that this shit looked like a pump and dump scheme, you wanted to argue with me. Oh, but who'd you listen? Hold on. Who'd you listen to? You know who you listen to? This is who you listen to. Let's go back. You know who you guys are listening to? You're listening to this guy. You're listening to Louis Rossman. That's who y'all listening to. Y'all listening to Louis Rossman. Yeah, all these. But look at his videos. His video. Let's see. His videos about this pump and dump scam when he was busy trying to defend the Redditors and I was busy attacking them because I knew it was a pump and dump scam. Listen, I'm New York. I am New York. We know a scam when we see it. We set the rules here. This is Wall Street. Down the block, that's Wall Street. Oh, but you're busy listening to Louis Rossman. Let's see how many video views he got. Let's see. Let's see when this started. Let's see how many video views he got. Oh, okay. Oh, he got almost 500,000. 279, 120, 250. Oh, well, he made millions upon millions of views, right? And then you lost your goddamn money. Oh, well, how many views did I get? How many views did I get when I gave out better advice? How many did I get? Oh, gee, let's see. How many did I get? When did this start? All right. I started off by calling it a pump and dump scam, warning people to stay out of it. 1.2 thousand. Oh, man. I only got 1.2 thousand. Oh, man. Let's see. 906. And let me tell you something. When this shit crashed and you were losing your money for not listening, I was laughing my sick fucking head off. Let's see. 906 views. 784. I didn't get many views on that at all. I said stay away from Dogecoin, huh? I said stay away. Oh, well, let's see. Well, I'm sure Dogecoin has gone to the moon by now. Hold on, let's see. Dogecoin. Let's see what the price is for Dogecoin. Let's see. Oh, well, this doesn't look like the moon. This doesn't look like Pluto either. Oh, wow. Oh, Well, they did pump it up. Well, let's see. They pumped it up to what was that? Almost pumped it up to what is that? Almost 10 cents. Well, actually, I should say almost 80. Oh, I'm sorry. They almost got to 8 cents. My fault. And they're still pumping, by the way. So I don't know. Maybe it'll get to $1. I don't know. Next year, who knows? I don't know. Who cares? What does it matter what I think? Let's see. Wall Street Trapping. Okay, that video only got 1,000 views. GameStop crashes while I laugh. $53, 856 views. Didn't get much there. 639 views. How to cash out. Oh, wow, I didn't get many views. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see how many views somebody got who is attacking Reddit. Let's see. Robin Hood fraud. Let's see. Well, he got 245,000. Oh, this guy got 54,000. Oh, this guy got 2.3 thousand. Okay, well, I guess you're doing pretty well. Oh, so let's get this straight. Okay, so the person who kept saying from the very first day, it was a pump and dump scheme. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, the Robin Hood trader that committed suicide. Well, at least he got 1.5 million views, but he got it after the fact. So the guy who was saying, let me see. I was saying from the very first day, this looks like a pump and dump scheme to me from day one. Oh, well, Lewis Rossman was busy attacking the Robin Hood people and sticking up for the Redditors. Oh, these are just young guys who are going after the Wall Street suits, and everybody else was. And let me tell you, I was watching his channel, and I was watching any channel of all these guys because I wanted to see what they were saying about it. And I watched a lot of these videos. I listened to a lot of these videos. I must have done 100 hours worth of video. I was in my car listening. I was on the toilet taking a shit listening, in the shower listening. I must have listened to so many of these guys, and I was like, these guys are all sticking up for the Robin Hood people, and they didn't even read the goddamn contract where Robin Hood clearly says, yes, we can do this. And they're like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna sue. Hey, look over here, we're gonna sue. We got a class action suit. And I was like, yo, guess what, guys? That's gonna get thrown out because you signed a terms of service contract. Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. Well, well. I guess we know who's wrong now.